Hello and a very good afternoon. We are gearing up for the match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Punjab Kings. I am joined by Debasis here in Kolkata, and it is going to be a very important game for both the teams. In fact, Punjab Kings are cruising at the moment at the top half of the table, whereas Kolkata Knight Riders, who were pre-tournament favorites for a lot of experts, are lingering at the bottom half of the table. The tournament has not gone the way KKR would have wanted. They have lost. They have now won only 3 matches out of their 8 games, and in the next 6 games they will need to win at least 5 to remain in the contention to win, to be in the playoff zone. And this match is a very special match because it is the return of Shreyas Iyer, who led the Kolkata Knight Riders team to the IPL 2024 trophy. He was not retained, he was not rebought by the KKR franchisee, and since then they have been a bit of a struggle on the field. But Shreyas Iyer returning, we saw recently in the last game against Gujarat Titans, Shubman Gill returned as the captain of Gujarat Titans and helped the team win the game against KKR. But can Shreyas Iyer repeat the same? Devashish, what do you think?
Yeah, obviously, Subhayan, it is normally the case with the former Knights. Whenever they face against the Knight Riders, they bring out their best. Right. Yes, Shreyas Iyer did fail in that first encounter at Mullanpur, where he got out very cheaply. But obviously, we know what a great batter he is, and his contribution last season, leading the team from the front and helping KKR win that third title. But yes, it is going to be really tough for the Knight Riders. Let's face the fact that they need to win at least 5 out of 6 remaining matches to be in the contention of playoff, because other teams, as we know, obviously teams like Gujarat Titans, right, Punjab Kings, Delhi Capitals, Lucknow Super Giants, even Mumbai Indians, finding their form back. So it's going to be very tough for the Knight Riders. Yes, it's not obviously it's they can do it, having already done in the past in 2014 edition. A few days back, we were at the KKR night golf event, right, where Venki Mysore, answering to your question, did say that yes, we have not lost all hope. Yes, we can bounce back, as was the case in 2014. So at least the KKR team management is looking a bit optimistic.
Absolutely, and on that note, let's listen to what Venki Mysore had to say about the comeback dream, how the team is remaining motivated in the remainder of this IPL 2025, and how they are taking inspiration from their 2014 season, where they won 9 on the bounce and went on to win the title. So here is Venki Mysore talking about KKR's wish to come back in this IPL 2025.
Well, the game, obviously, last time game we didn't have any conversation as yet. We have to sleep and get up for this very important day today. So, but we will regroup. It's work in progress as a management staff, as players. The good thing about being here with the Knight Riders team, there's no outside pressure, so that also helps. But as part of the management staff, we have to keep encouraging the players. One thing for sure, the players do practice very hard. They're giving their best at practice and preparation. The results is not going in our way, but that's part of the game. But we have to still keep believing and trusting the process, and have the last 6 games give it our best shot.
Your last question. 1 second.
Hi. Hi, Subhayan Chakraborty from Revsportz. Anyone can answer this. The team hasn't had a great start to this tournament, but again, the AV we saw just now about Shao Shirani. Do you think this can instill that motivation and confidence, or give that never say die attitude among the players within the camp? Do you have any plans to show this AV or make these little kids interact with the players around the season and how things are going right now?
It's a great point. I'll say one thing and then come to the question part of it. This is a very resilient team, the Knight Riders. This is our 18th season, and whenever we are referred to, if you look at our record, we are always in the top 3. And there are 2 instances that come to my mind that I always share with new people who come into the setup. Is in 2014, at halfway point we had won only 2 and lost 5. But you know what happened in 2014? We set an IPL record and won 9 games in a row. And after that, we played Champions League and we won 5 in a row. So there's a record of 14 wins in a row. 2021, so that was not a flash in the pan. 2021, halfway, we were again 2 wins and 5 losses. We went to the final. So anything can happen in this format. There is still plenty of games left, and it's a matter of somebody showing that inspiration to get us across the line. So the way that inspiration comes from can be from anywhere. And actually you make a great point, because when sometimes we get caught up with IPL and we look at the table and wins and losses and things like that, but then when you step back a little bit and look at some of what we're doing today and honoring the young ladies who are here, and then you put things in perspective and say there's a life way beyond tables and wins and losses, and you can draw inspiration from anywhere. So we'll definitely show this video, because and you know, you have a legend sitting here who has, and you know, you have someone here who, between the two of them, the kind of experience and the knowledge and just the mindset and the belief that everything has been talked about, there's a lot of it that comes out. But certainly somewhere something can spark, and if it is one of these initiatives, and when people look at it and say, oh my God, you know, this puts things in perspective, it might just clear somebody's mind. So it's a great idea. So we'll definitely try.
So that was Mr. Mysore talking about KKR and their ambition to bounce back in this IPL 2025. But Debashish, a lot of fans have been criticizing KKR, the team management, the top hierarchy, about spending a lot of money, 23.75 crore on Venkatesh Iyer, but not spending a similar amount or try and get Shreyas Iyer back into the scheme of things. They have already lost 2 heads, 2 brains from that KKR's title-winning side in last season. One is Gautam Gambhir, who is now the head coach of the Indian cricket team, and of course Shreyas Iyer, the leader, who has been mighty impressive with the way he's leading Punjab Kings now. And to note, Shreyas Iyer, when he led Mumbai in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, they went on to win that as well, and he has done exceedingly well in the Dulip Trophy, where he led his team to the trophy there. So Shreyas Iyer, the captain, is he being missed by KKR?
100% Subhayan, means you have totally spot on. KKR is definitely missing the leadership of Shreyas Iyer. Yes, Ajinkya Rahane has done considerably well as far his batting goes, but when it comes to leadership, I think KKR is missing the plot by not going for retaining Shreyas Iyer. As we all know, they did spend 23.75 crore in getting back Venkatesh Iyer from the auction. But definitely he is feeling the pressure of that huge amount. Means obviously he hasn't looked his shot. He has been struggling, as was the case in that last match against Gujarat Titans, where all he required was to get going. And also the match against Punjab Kings, when KKR has had to chase 111 runs, and he faltered. Obviously in those 2 matches where he had ample time to get himself in and perhaps see KKR through, but that was not the case. And if I could remember, he has only played 1 innings of substantial. So I think it's high time that Venkatesh Iyer pull up his socks and start contributing for the Knight Riders, because he has been made the vice captain of the side. So the onus will be on not only on Venkatesh Iyer, but the entire middle order Rinku Singh, Andrew Russell, Ramandeep Singh, everyone. The saddest part, Subhayan, is that none of the middle order batters in that KKR batting lineup has fired in this IPL.
Absolutely, and particularly in the game against Gujarat Titans, they got the kind of pitch that they were asking for in the build-up to this tournament or during the tournament, pitch which was slightly gripping. We saw how Rashid Khan wreaked havoc. We saw how brilliantly our Sai Kishore bowled, or Washington Sundar created an impact with the ball. But for Kolkata Knight Riders, neither Varun Chakraborty, could manage to pick up a wicket, nor Sunil Narayan. So both the spinners went wicketless there, and then we saw the struggles of the KKR batters, apart from Ajinkya Rahane, and even Ajinkya Rahane's knock, although he scored a half century, but that was a sluggish kind of a knock, which you don't see when you are chasing a score around 200. But at the same end, at the other end, Shreyas Iyer will be extremely high on confidence. Not only he has led Punjab Kings beautifully, this Punjab Kings is looking a different side under Shreyas Iyer, under Ricky Ponting. A lot was said about them in the build-up to the tournament. Ricky Ponting not having a great record with Delhi Capitals, although he took the team to the 2020 IPL final when Shreyas Iyer was the captain. But this duo has refined how Punjab Kings operate on the field from the past seasons. This season, Punjab are looking like a different side, and Shreyas will be high on confidence not only about his captaincy, but now he's back in the BCCI annual central contract, and that will give him a lot of confidence, lot of boost in terms of going out there and playing his game freely. But at the same time, Devashish Da, Gautam Gambhir was one of the heads last time around for Kolkata Knight Riders, but this time Chandrakant Pandit, pressure will be on him. Abhishek Nayar is back in that dugout, but Chandrakant Pandit as the head coach, we saw the 23 season as well, where KKR finished 7th on the points table. Do you think his job could be on the line if KKR does not win the next two games?
Yeah, absolutely, Subhayan, and I think the pressure will be immense on Chandrakant Pandit. Yes, we all know it was Gautam Gambhir who played a pivotal part in helping KKR win the third title last season as a mentor. But yes, all credit should go to Gautam Gambhir rather than Chandrakant Pandit. Yes, I might sound harsh, but with due respect to Chandu sir, what his contribution has been in domestic cricket, helping at least 3 teams, Mumbai, Madhya Pradesh and Vidarbha, winning 6 Ranji titles, that speaks volumes of his credibility as a coach. But when it comes to IPL, obviously managing the foreign overseas players, in this case the likes of Andre Russell or a Sunil Narine or a Spencer Johnson, Anrik Nokia, I think he has led the team big time. Yes, means I do agree that he will be under immense pressure, but at the same time the onus will be on the other support staffs as well. Someone like a Dwayne Bravo, means obviously he has been appointed as the mentor of the side. So when the team is not doing well, when the chips are down, it is the mentor, it is the think tank who needs to give confidence to the players so as to ensure that they give out their best. Means that has not been the case with this Knight Riders side.
Absolutely, that cohesion, that chemistry that is missing this time around in that KKR camp. And of course, tactically also there has been a lot of questions around how Chandrakant Pandit is dealing, or whoever is taking the call is dealing with the lineup beat, the batting lineup. You are sometimes playing Ajinkya Rahane, Ankrich Raghuvanshi. Are there too many anchors, or the entry points of Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, the batting form, how all of them have let the team down collectively has been a point of concern, and that has not really have gone better as the season progressed. So that is something which is a slight concern for Kolkata Knight Riders, and if they don't pick up the form in the coming games, then the season could be wrapped up. It could be over for KKR, the defending champions, in the next couple of games. The next couple of games could be either the story of KKR's turnaround, or either the story of KKR's downfall this season. Before we wrap things up, of course we have to talk a bit about Punjab Kings as well. We spoke a bit about Shreyas Iyer, but as we are talking about Chandrakant Pandit and Dwayne Bravo, how impressed are you with Ricky Ponting and the way he has come into the Punjab Kings side and instilled that confidence? We recently saw Priyan Sharia speak a lot about Ricky Ponting, Nihal Vadera talking about him, Shreyas Iyer always praising Ricky Ponting. So all the players are rallying around Ricky Ponting and his impact in the team.
Yeah, obviously, and that has been the good thing for Punjab Kings to have Ricky Ponting in their coaching setup, and both Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting having worked in Delhi Capitals a few seasons back, helping the team reach that finals. So I think Punjab Kings are definitely reaping rewards in having two of the sharpest brain in this white ball format. So I think that augurs well. But when it comes to Abhishek Nayar, Subhayan, let's hear what he has to say. What the KKR team management has to say about Shreyas Iyer in that night golf event.
Absolutely, and Abhishek Nayar as well, because his impact is something which all the KKR fans are waiting for, that whether Abhishek Nayar can come in and make an instant impact. So here is what the captain, the CEO and the mentor of the team had to say about Abhishek Nayar.
Firstly, I think it's good to have Abhishek back in the setup. He's been the important part of this team. He's been here since very long. So, as players, for me, we all are really happy to see him back. He's really passionate. He knows each and every player. So his role in this team has been really important. So we all are really happy. Talking about Roman Powell. I'm not going to say openly here, but as management, we discuss a lot about every player. It's about the combination and when we are playing, which team we are playing against. So it's always about that. For us, each and every player is really important. And so whatever the combination we are thinking about, we'll see how we fit each and every player.
So yeah, that was the team on Abhishek Nayar, and let's see whether he can have the same kind of impact that he has had in the past as well. Recently, we saw Rohit Sharma also putting up a tweet for Abhishek Nayar, because after he scored his half century for Mumbai Indians season's first, so Abhishek has been working with all the other Indian players. Be it KL Rahul recently praised Abhishek Nayar for his impact in the past. Dinesh Karthik and other players have talked about how Abhishek Nayar has reformed their game. So now the onus will be on the KKR players to take something from Nayar and deliver it on the ground. But Debasis, the match is at the Eden Garden, so we have to, before we finish, we have to talk about the pitch as well. Should KKR players put everything aside and not think about how the playing surface is and just focus on playing out there and playing some hard cricket?
Yeah, that is what it should be. Means yes, at least there has been no comments whatsoever from the KKR dressing room on the wicket. Means that is a good sign. A good sign. Neither there has been any statement or comment coming from Sujan Mukherjee. We know this has been a long-standing what to say, go at each other between Sujan Mukherjee, the Eden Gardens curator, and the KKR team management. But good that neither of there has not been any comment from either side. But yes, KKR have to leave aside the pitch into equation. Means all they need to do is to put up a good performance. Obviously, the key will be to have a decent playing 11. Yeah. Subhayan, you tweeted immediately after that loss against Gujarat Titans. Obviously, there has to be some out-of-the-box thinking from the Knights think tank. Means we haven't seen a Robman Powell get into that playing 11. Neither have we seen Lupnich Sisodiya. So KKR are missing a plot. I think. Means obviously they need to tinker. If that means that they're taking some harsh call, so be it. So be it. Because see, literally. You are now, you have to win 5 out of 6 matches so as to be in the playoffs. So whether they are bold enough, whether they move aside, try and not be rigid, it's going to be looked at. But definitely there are. I am looking forward to some changes in that playing 11, Subhayan.
So yeah, that was it. Punjab Kings versus Kolkata Knight Riders. It's going to be a very, very important match for KKR. For Punjab Kings, they will be eyeing to move into the top 2 with the win, whereas KKR will want to win and try and save their remainder of IPL 2025. So yeah, this was Debasis Sen with me, Subhayan Chakraborty, signing off from here at the golf course in Kolkata.